Here are some of the dirty realities that Russia faces today. 1. Corruption and kleptocracy. Russia is ranked as one of the most corrupt countries in the world by Transparency International. Many of its leaders and elites have amassed enormous wealth by looting public resources, evading taxes, and laundering money through offshore accounts. Some of the most notorious examples are Vladimir Putin, who is estimated to have a net worth of $200 billion, and the oligarchs, who control most of the economy and media. 2. Environmental pollution. Russia is also one of the most polluted countries in the world, with many of its cities suffering from poor air quality, contaminated water, and toxic waste. One of the worst cases is the city of Alexandrov, which is known as the smelliest town in Russia, due to its proximity to a pulp and paper mill that emits foul odors and harmful chemicals. Another example is the Chernobyl disaster, which occurred in 1986 in Ukraine, but affected millions of people in Russia and other neighboring countries. 3. Human rights violations. Russia has a poor record of respecting human rights and civil liberties, especially for minorities, activists, journalists, and dissidents. The government often cracks down on political opponents, critics, and protesters, using arbitrary arrests, torture, assassinations, and censorship. Some of the recent victims include Alexei Navalny, who was poisoned and jailed for his anti-corruption campaign 6, and Jamal Khashoggi, who was murdered in the Saudi consulate in Istanbul for his criticism of Putin's ally Mohammed bin Salman. 4. Military aggression. Russia has been involved in several conflicts and wars in the past decades, both directly and indirectly. It has annexed Crimea from Ukraine in 2014, supported separatist rebels in eastern Ukraine, intervened in Syria to prop up Bashar al-Assad's regime, and allegedly interfered in the 2016 US presidential election to favor Donald Trump. 8. It has also threatened to use nuclear weapons against its enemies, such as NATO and Ukraine. 5. Economic stagnation. Russia's economy has been struggling to grow since the global financial crisis of 2008 to 2009. It has been hit by low oil prices, international sanctions, demographic decline, and poor governance. It has failed to diversify its economy beyond oil and gas exports, which account for more than half of its federal budget revenues. It has also failed to invest in education, healthcare, infrastructure, and innovation, which are essential for long-term development. These are some of the dirty realities that Russia faces today. They pose serious challenges for its people, its neighbors, and the world. However, they also offer opportunities for change and improvement. Hopefully, Russia will be able to overcome these problems and become a more prosperous, democratic, and peaceful country in the future. I hope you enjoyed learning something new. Subscribe us for more informative videos.